Dublin, Ireland's capital, is a compact city of 500,000 people. Almost 100 years ago, after a decade of war, it began building public housing and clearing away some of Europe's worst slums. Today, Dublin is a city with a growing population and urgent housing needs. Dublin City Council manages nearly 25,000 social homes in the city, and across the next 5 years, it aims to add 10,000 more. It's facing the challenge of building for the future, rethinking old models, and creating a sustainable city.
I'm Ali Graham, and I'm the Dublin City Architect. We're standing at Granby Place to the back of a new Dublin City Council housing development on Dominic Street. The new housing is going to provide homes for all of the people who lived in the flat blocks. Those flats will be vacated very soon, and we have an opportunity to look at what we do with the three 1960s flat blocks. And of course, the really interesting thing is that our thinking about how we build and how we regenerate our flat complexes has had to change. Often that meant demolishing what was there. But now, because of climate change, we have to look more seriously at how we develop our built environment, and that includes our social housing complexes. The bottom line is, demolishing good buildings is very wasteful of carbon.
Hi, my name is Anna Breen. I'm a resident in Dominic Street. I've been living here over 30 years.
My name is Franica O'Neill. I'm here since I'm 14 years of age.
We've great neighbours here. So we're all friends and not just neighbours. We've been waiting 18 years all in all.
To be honest, we're looking for
Just anxious to get over now. Yeah.
the proper baths and a bit of ventilation.
So, as Ali Graham says, Dublin City Council is building anew but also looking to refit rather than demolish the old public housing flat blocks. But shaping great places to live is not just about buildings. In the heart of Dublin, surrounded by old and new public housing, there's an innovative new park that has grown from a derelict site, an oasis for local people.
My name is Sylvia Kennedy and I live here in Robert Emmet Walk, and I'm a member of the Residents Association. Oh, this is my baby. Absolutely. Where me and the rest of the neighbours are out here watching this morning, noon and night. And it's great even when I'm in the kitchen to look out the window and see all the amount of people that's using it and going through it. And so it's great.
My name is Pauline McAdams. I've lived here for the past 30 years and I run the local youth group. Well, we are minding, and it takes a collaboration of people and services to look after this. I mean, we don't want this to fail. You wouldn't want something as beautiful as this to fail.
My name is Deirdre Prince and I'm an Executive Landscape Officer and Landscape Architect for the Central Area in Dublin City Council. So part of the thinking of this park was that it would be open all the time. We have got a really active community garden group and they're fantastic. They've been active for around a year and a half and they've only really gotten their fingers dirty on the soil in the last month or so. In this area, we have a lot of young kids. We've got a huge playground area which caters for the younger group. But on the other side, we've got a 3-metre slide, which is an amazing feature to have. And that has attracted so many kids from day one, because that's their playground.
But in a city with over 16,000 on Dublin City Council's housing list, the challenge is not just to refit the old and build anew, but to develop new housing models beyond the market forces. At Emmet Road, a new cost rental mixed housing scheme is planned, where the cost of housing is set not by the property market, but by the cost of delivery.
I'm Merit B. Holtz, I'm an architect, I'm leading the design team.
My name is Dáithí Downey, I work with Dublin City Council. So this is a site in Inchicore in Dublin 8. It's a greenfield site today, but it's going to be the future for a new form of public rental in the city, which will be affordable based on the cost of its production and its management.
The first job was to start a conversation about what could be. because people know about the past, they're familiar with where they live now, but the potential of the future is something different. It's something that's kind of focused on the issues of climate change, the issues of sustainability as we know them today. They have to come to understand it as a place and think of it as theirs.
Cost rental is at the heart of Housing for All. It's a new, advanced, detailed opportunity to expand our provision and our offering as a public housing authority.
The future is almost always about, making sure that we're extremely conscious of how people are going to be living then. We can't anticipate that exactly, right? So it's a fundamental part of the design process.
Pretty much everything the local authority does is to always kind of respond to the challenge of the day. It's homes that are very economic to run. They use very little energy, and this is a terrific development.
Well, we never got out new in our lives, so this is going to be like winning the lotto. This is what it's going to be like.
When the residents across the road move into these wonderful new apartments that we're in at the moment, we'll have an opportunity to showcase the best that can be achieved when we retrofit. Dublin City Council has an opportunity to show leadership. It has an opportunity to learn by doing, so we can develop the expertise, share the expertise by doing it. Maybe we can actually bring about a change of mindset where people say, no, actually, they were very fine. They were the best in their day. They can become the best in our day.
For the community to see all new people coming in, it's great to see all the children mixing together. And do you know what? We'll walk together, and I'm sure when the new apartments open as well, then we'll have a new influx of people as well. So it's just great all round.